Hello. Like sound check. Sound check. Ano ba yun? Yun? Like sound check. Sound check. Okay, good morning, good evening everyone. Merry Christmas once again, no? And today is December 26, 2024. And we have a schedule for the opening of bids for the 5 infra projects this morning. But before we officially start our bidding conference, may I request everyone to please stand up for the opening prayer by Ms. Algie.
And then the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father in heaven, holy be your name, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Yes, say over the prayer, so sins, if you forgive us, sin against us, but bring us to the test, not to deliver us from evil.
And then the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Thank you. Questions? Right, once again, my sa tanan, good morning. So I hope everyone is feeling well after one day, after Christmas Day. Today is December 26, 2024, and we are about to conduct our bidding conference for the 5 infra projects, namely 25HO0066, 25HO0096, and the 3 infra projects under the N program funds. Under contract ID 24HO0169, 24HO0174, and 24HO0175. So before we do the preliminaries, may I first acknowledge the presence of everyone who are attending our meeting conference. Of course, your story, your Mota, your boxer person this year. And with us here are the members of the BAC, namely Engineer Jocelyn Orgolio, our regular BAC member. Good morning, Sir Chair. And we have also attendees coming from online through Zoom. Regular bank member, Chief Leandro Carpio Jr. Good morning. All right. And of course, we have also here our provisional bank member for the procurement of infra projects, Engineer Elvin Montalia. Good morning. And of course, we have also the presence here of our BAC Secretariat members, Ms. Alzin, morning, and support staff of from our IT, Mr. Carlo. Thank you. And allow me to acknowledge also the presence of our representatives of our participating leaders. Firstly, we have Mr. Steve Limao, representing ITP Construction. We have also here Ms. Joanne Kapala, representing QM Builders. Good morning. And we also have here Ms. Serena Mariel Castillo, representing Adaman Construction. So, may I also inform that considering the number of back members attending today, go live and online through Zoom. So we already declared that we have a quorum. So again, the authority vested in me as the vice chairperson of this year, I hereby declare this meeting conference open. So we will start this meeting conference with the reading of our eligibility results through our civil works application of CWA. And to start with, we have here under 24 HO 00169, please. Joy.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Chair. The contract ID number 24800169. The Convergence and Special Support Program Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating SIPAG. Flood mitigation structures protecting leaders, strategic public buildings, facilities, construction, bank protection structure, Lalao, Barangay, Canduling, Ronda, and Ronda Cebu. The ABC is 96,499,183.83 centavos. There is the legal aspects of contract ID 24800169. Loan leader under the QM builders. The news permit is valid until December 31, 2024. The DTI basic by CDA valid until October 18, 2028. The BI tax clearance certificate is valid until May 8, 2025. The purchase registration is valid until May 30, 2025. May 30, 2025. And the technical and financial aspect of QM builders. The pickup license is valid until January 28, 2026. The pickup registration valid until August 4, 2027. The work experience is passed and the electricity is passed. Therefore, the QM builders is eligible. Mr. Chair.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Joy. So, for contract ID 24 HO 0169, we have a loan bidder coming from QM Builders, and upon the information of the eligibility result, so QM Builders is declared eligible. So we now move forward to the next contract under 24 HO 0174. The contract name under decision outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system. Asset Preservation Program, Preventive Maintenance of Tertiary Roads, Argao-Ronda Road at kilometer T0078 plus 110P to P0078 plus 411, and section 2 P0078 plus 617 to K0078 plus 819, section 3 P0081 plus 000 to K0081 plus 223. Section 4, kilometer 0081 plus 223, down to kilometer B0081 plus 935, and section 4, B0086 plus 000, to kilometer B0086 plus 312, and section 5, we have B0087 plus 000 to kilometer and B0088 plus 000. The vision of this project is at Ronda, Cebu, with an ABC amount of 133,218,244 pesos and 56 centavos. We have at least three participating bidders, namely QM Builders, IDP Construction Incorporated, and New Big 4J Construction Incorporated. And here's the result of the eligibility. For the legal aspects under QM Builders has a mayor's permit which is valid until December 31, 2024. DTI is valid until October 18, 2028. BR tax clearance certificate is valid until May 2025, and Belgium's registration, which is valid until May 30 of 2025. For the technical and financial aspects, QM Builders has a pickup license valid until January 28 of 2026. Pickup registration valid until August 4, 2027. Work experience passed at NFCC also passed. Therefore, QM Builders is eligible for this contract. Moving forward to the second participating bidder under ITP Construction Incorporated. The legal aspects, ITP Construction Incorporated has a mayor's permit which is valid until February 17 of 2025. SEC valid until March 15 of 2052. BIR tax clearance certificate is valid until July 18 of 2025. Customs registration valid until February 27 of 2025. For the technical and financial aspects, ITP Construction Incorporated has a pickup license which is valid until February 27, 2027. Pickup registration valid until August 24 of 2026. Work experience passed and NFCC also passed. Therefore, ITP Construction Incorporated is also eligible for the same contract. For third participating bidder under New Big 4J Construction Incorporated, the legal aspects, mayor's permit is valid until December 31, 2024. SEC is valid until January 18 of 2058. BIR tax clearance certificate is valid until March 6 of 2025. Customs registration is valid until June 10 of 2025. For the technical and financial aspects, New Big 4J Construction Incorporated has a pickup license which is valid until June 29, 2026. Pickup registration which is valid until May 18 of 2026. Work experience passed and NFCC also passed. Therefore, New Big 4J Construction Incorporated is also eligible for the same contract. So now move forward to the next contract under 24H00175. For this contract, under contract name, Organizational Outcome 1 ensures safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program of preventive maintenance of tertiary roads, Sibonga-Dumanjug Road, from kilometer K0075 plus 065 to kilometer 77 plus 600. The location of this project is at the Dumanjug, Cebu, and with an ABC amount of 122,024,186 pesos and 71 centavos. For this specific contract, we have at least two participating bidders coming from QM Builders and New Big 4J Construction Incorporated. And here's the result of the eligibility. For the legal aspects, QM Builders has a mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until October 18, 2028. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until May 8, 2025. And Customs registration which is valid until May 30 of 2025. For the technical and financial aspects, QM Builders has a pickup license which is valid until January 28, 2026. Pickup registration valid until August 4, 2027. Work experience passed and NFCC also passed. Therefore, QM Builders is eligible for this contract. Our second participating bidder coming from New Big 4J Construction Incorporated. For the legal aspects, New Big 4J Construction has a mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. SEC is valid until January 18 of 2058. BR tax clearance certificate valid until March 6 of 2025. And Customs registration valid until June 10 of 2025. For the technical and financial aspects, New Big 4J Construction Incorporated has a pickup license valid until June 29 of 2026. Pickup registration valid until May 18, 2026. Work experience passed and NFCC also passed. Therefore, New Big 4J Construction Incorporated, formerly known as 4J, is also eligible for the same contract. So move forward to the next contract, number 25HO 0066, please.
Okay, good morning, everyone. For the next contract ID, 25HO 0066, with a contract description, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings or facilities, construction of road, Barangay Canduling to Barangay Tubod on Dumanjug, Cebu. Location of contract is Dumanjug, Cebu, with an ABC of 96,499,994 pesos and 41 centavos. We have a loan bidder, and for the legal aspects of QM builders, for its mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, valid until October 18, 2028. BF experience certificate, valid until May 8, 2025. Field chips registrations, valid until May 30, 2025. For the technical and financial aspects, for QM builders, pickup license, valid until January 28, 2026. Pickup registration, valid until August 4, 2027. Work experience passed, NFCC also passed, therefore, QM builders is eligible for this contract, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you so much, Engineer LV. So I'll now move forward to the next contract, please, number 25HO 0096.
For the next contract ID, 24HO 0096, with a contract description, organizational outcome to protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction or maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage systems, construction of the manhole SC drainage system, the manhole Cebu phase 2, with an ABC of 14,699,948 pesos and 99 centavos. We have here a joint venture of Adamant Development Corporation and QM Builders. For the legal aspects, for Adamant Development Corporation, mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. SEC valid until August 29, 2072. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until January 5, 2025. Purchase registration is valid until February 1, 2025. For the legal aspects of QM builders, mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until October 18, 2028. BIR tax clearance certificate is valid until May 8, 2025. Purchase registration is valid until May 30, 2025. For the technical and financial aspects, Adamant Development Corporation, pickup license valid until January 13, 2025. Pickup registration is valid until January 13, 2026. For QM builders, pickup license valid until January 28, 2026. Pickup registration is valid until August 4, 2027. For the combined SLCC, pass, and also on the NFCC also pass. Mr. Chair, therefore, Adamant Development Corporation, joint venture with QM builders is eligible for this contract.
Thank you so much, Engineer LV. So that concludes the reading of our eligibility results for the 5 infra projects that we are about to open this morning. So considering that all 5 contracts, the participating bidders are all declared eligible, so we can now proceed with the simultaneous opening of their bidding documents, and of course we will be starting our opening for the technical component of their bid prior to the opening of the financial. So please.
Mr. Chair, the contract ID number is 24800169. The Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects and Meeting Draft CPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Nature, Strategic Public Buildings, Facility Construction, Advanced Protection Structures at Sitio, Lalao, Barangay Canduling, Ronda, Cebu. Location of the contract is in Ronda, Cebu. The EDC is 96,499,983 pesos and 83 centavos. Under the contract ID 24800169, it's a loan bidder under the UN builders. Upon the execution of typical proposal of UN builders, all documents submitted are attached, and here is the financial of UN builders. Tender is amounting to 95,052,000 pesos only. And 95,052,000 pesos only. And the form of the security is BSD, Bill Securing Declaration.
Wait, di ko ka ba? 95 million.
95,000
Zero.
52,000 pesos only. And the form of the security is BSD, Bill Securing Declaration. And that's the 24800169.
All right, thank you so much, Ma'am Joy. So for this specific contract under 24800169, we have here a loan bidder coming from QM Builders. Considering that QM Builders is a loan bidder, so this will be our automatic lowest bid as well. With a tender amount of 95,052,000 pesos only. However, the bidding documents will be subjected to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. And considering that during this bidding proceeding, we found no strikeable offense committed by the builders. So we now proceed to the next contract under 24800174. Moving forward to contract item 24800174 under contract name, Resolution Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road systems. Asset preservation program of maintenance tertiary roads of Argao-Ronda road with 5 sections as enumerated below. Location of this contract is at Ronda, Cebu with a DPC amount of 133,218,244 pesos and 56 centavos. We have here 3 participating bidders. So to start with, the evaluation of our bidding documents coming from UN builders. So as preliminarily evaluated, the technical component of the bid, all documents attached are in compliant to our standard requirements as per checklist based on our inequality before. So we have bidders had their financial proposal with a tender amount of 133,217,500
17.
pesos only. Again, in figures, that's 133,217,500.00. PMBL submitted the bid security in the form of BEST, therefore it is sufficient and overall limiting pass. For the second participating bidder under ITP Construction Incorporated, again, as to the preliminary evaluation of their bidding documents, the technical component of their bid, all attachments are in place and as to or compliant to our standard requirements. And IDP Construction Incorporated submitted their financial proposal with a tender amount of 133,178,466 pesos and 60 centavos. That's fine. Okay. Again, in figures, that's 133,178,466.60. Also, ITP Construction Incorporated submitted the bid security in the form of BEC, therefore it is sufficient and overall rating pass. The last participating bidder coming from New Big 4J Construction Incorporated. As to the preliminary evaluation of the bidding documents, the technical component of the bid are found compliant to all our standard requirements. And as to their financial proposal, UB4J Construction Incorporated has a tender amount of 131,215,636 pesos and 2 centavos. Again, in figures, that's 131,215,636.02. Also, the Big 4J Construction Incorporated submitted the bid security in the form of BEC, therefore it is sufficient and overall rating pass. All right. So, for this specific contract, under 24HO0174, we have the lowest bid as read, coming from New Big 4J Construction Incorporated with a tender amount of 131,215,636 pesos and 2 centavos. However, this will be subjected to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. And considering that during this proceeding, we found no strikable offense committed by either of the three participating bidders, so we now proceed to the next contract under 24HO0175. Correct, for this contract under 24 H 175 under the contract name, organizational outcome one, ensure safe and reliable national road system as a preservation program, preventive maintenance, tertiary roads, Sibonga-Dumanjug Road, at kilometer 3075 plus 065, at kilometer 77 plus 600. The ABC of this project is at 122,024,186 pesos and 71 centavos. We have here two participating bidders. And to start with, the evaluation of the bidding documents submitted by QM Builders. So as to their technical component of the bid, all documents attached are complying to our standard requirements. And QM Builders submitted the financial proposal with lender amount of 122,023,500 pesos only. Again, in figures, that's 122,023,500.00. Whoever submitted the bid security in the form of bid security declaration or BDC, therefore it is sufficient and overall rating passed. For second participating bidder coming from New Big 4J Construction Incorporated. Again, the preliminary evaluation of their bidding documents submitted. As to the technical component of the bid, all attached documents are compliant to our standard requirements as per checklist. And as to their financial proposal, they had a tender amount of 120,193,875 pesos and 88 centavos. Again, in figures, that's 120,193,875.88. Also, the DPWH Construction Incorporated submitted their bid security in the form of BSD, therefore it is sufficient and overall rating pass. So for contract ID 24HO0175, we have here our lowest bid as red, coming from DPWH Construction Incorporated with a tender amount of 120,193,875 pesos and 88 centavos. However, this will be subjected to further bid evaluation and post qualification. And considering that during this proceeding, we found no strikable offense committed by either of the two participating bidders, so we now proceed to the next contract under 25HO0066.
For the next contract ID 25HO0066, with contract name Convergence and Special Support Programs Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, alleviating gaps, SIPAG access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major or strategic public buildings or facilities, construction of road, Barangay Canduling to Barangay Cebu Sibonga-Dumanjug, Cebu. We have at least a loan bidder from QM Builders. During the preliminary checking of the technical documents, QM Builders submitted a complete set of technical documents following the checklist provided by the DPWH. So for its tender amount, QM Builders submitted offered a bid amount of 95,052,500 pesos only. Also submitted the bid security in the form of BSD.
All right, thank you so much, Engineer Alvin. So, for this contract under 25HO0066, we have a loan bidder coming from QM Builders, and this will be our Zoom for automatic lowest bid is red, with a tender amount of 95,052,500 pesos only. However, this will be still subjected to further bid evaluation and post qualification. And considering that during our proceeding, we found no strikable offense committed by QM Builders, so we'll proceed to the last but not the least contract under 25HO0096.
For the contract ID 25HO0096, with the contract name, organizational outcome to protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction or maintenance of flood mitigation structure and drainage systems, construction of Dumanjug CIS drainage system, Dumanjug Cebu Phase 2, with a UC of 40,699,948 pesos and 99 centavos. We have a loan bidder and joint venture coming from Adamant Development Corporation and QM Builders. Currently checking of the technical papers. Also, they submitted a special pickup license since this is joint venture and also a joint venture agreement. And the technical papers are complete following the checklist of the DPWH. So, for the bid amount, Adamant Development Corporation, joint venture with QM Builders, offered a bid amount of 14,479,000 pesos only. The 314,479,000.0. Also submitted their bid security in a form of BST.
All right, thank you so much, Engineer Alvin. So, For this last contract under 25 HL 0096, we have a loan bidder coming from the joint venture between Andaman Development Corporation and UI Builders. So this will be our automatic loans being spent. The tender amount of 14,479,000 pesos only. However, this will still be subjected to further evaluation and post qualification. And considering that during our proceeding, the Coroner's Recommendation submitted with the joint venture of these two contractors. So we hereby declare that the bidding for this contract is successful. Thank you. And this concludes the opening of our 5 infra project this morning. So may I hear if there are any questions, comments, clarifications coming from all our attendees here, especially from the part of the participating leaders.
For online, sorry, nine.
For the online, there's none. And here live at this meeting room, there's also none. So may I hereby declare this meeting conference adjourned. Thank you so much for coming, everyone, and Merry Christmas and advance Happy New Year.